Guys, I'm back today with another Dollar Tree haul. Shocker. I stopped by a different Dollar Tree today after I had lunch with my hubby, and I picked up a few things, not a whole bunch. Money's kind of tight this pay period, so I just picked up a couple things, and I did notice a lot of new things this is, you know, a Dollar Tree I don't usually frequent, but I did notice a lot of new items that I've seen. I picked up, I think, just one or two things, but there was a lot more that I wanted to buy, but I just couldn't justify it. Hopefully it'll still be there next pay period. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the stuff that I picked up for my daughter for her Valentine's. I'll show you the bag first. I'll move stuff over. This is the bag that I picked for her. I'm sure you've seen this bag, this adorable glittery Frenchie. We love French Bulldogs. We love all dogs, but French Bulldogs are one of my favorite breeds, and we watch videos on YouTube of Frenchies and ooh and ah, so I just know that she'll love this, and she can keep it afterwards too and display it or whatever she chooses to do. So that's the bag I chose. Got her this box of chocolates from Finding Dory. They say crispy chocolatey hearts. So that's kind of what they look like. I know she told me she wanted a heart box of candy, but I wanted something kitty-ish for her. And this Dollar Tree had a limited supply of boxed chocolates, so that stood out the cutest to me. And I saw these. I thought this was pretty neat. These, they're like Pop Rocks with lollipops, and they have 3 flavors: the blue raspberry, the strawberry, and the green apple. And I thought that was pretty cool to have a 3-pack for $1. She'll have so much fun with this, and I think this and the chocolate will conclude any of the Valentine's candy that I buy for her, because we're still overrun with candy from Halloween, and usually for each season I pick up seasonal candies for display, so we really don't need a bunch of candy. She doesn't need a bunch of candy, so I think those are the 2 items that I'm going to pick up for her, for candy-wise. I found these awesome puzzles. The first one, these are Disney puzzles. This is the Disney villains. I love the villains. I always thought something was wrong with me because I always was more interested in the villains over the heroes or the main characters. So this box was really cool. The Queen of Hearts, Maleficent, the Evil Queen, and Scar stick out the most to me, but I think she'll like this one. She's 6 years old, so it says ages 6 and up, and there are 100 pieces. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I also, it's gonna bother me, I also picked up this one. So not villains, it just says, well, actually it doesn't say anything. It just says Disney, but I don't know if these are heroes, maybe like main characters. Super cute. So I just thought that this would be so cute, like next to each other in the bag. One of each. So hopefully we'll have fun with that. And I picked her up one more item. It's not for Valentine's Day. And honestly, I can't remember if I've already purchased this for her or not. I don't know. I'll find out when I go upstairs to her room. But it's this gorgeous, like, paper basket. And I just love the design, this like floral print. And it has the handles. I thought this is just super cute. They had different colors. I think they had a light pink and a really beautiful Tiffany blue. But purple goes with her her bedroom color. So I picked this up. Honestly, I think I have it already upstairs. If I do, I'll find another place for it, maybe inside of a drawer as a drawer organizer. I'm not sure, but I didn't want to take the chance that I didn't have it already and end up missing out because they would sell out. So I just went ahead and grabbed it. I ended up finding the angled liner brushes from Wet n Wild. I found about 6 or 7 of them, and I decided to only pick up one. This is for a friend. I have about 3 angled liner brushes, so I was thinking to myself, girl, you really don't need another one just because it's $1. I have this, like, I'm sure if you love shopping like I do, it's like if you see something, especially if it's a good deal, you feel like you have to have it, and I need to break that. And that's, I wouldn't say a New Year's resolution, but it's something that I'm definitely trying to work on. I'm working on more, like, if I'll fill my basket up at a store or whatever, before I check out, I'll pull over and kind of just peek through and really be cutthroat and make boss decisions and decide what I really, really want or need and things that I can live without or I can wait on. And that's really been helping me a lot because, you know, the old me probably would have bought all of the brushes because they're Wet n Wild and they were $1. But I don't need all of those brushes, so I just picked up this one for a friend. I don't know why I felt the need to explain all of that, but there you go. Do what you want with that info. I picked up some pens. These are these twin tip permanent markers, so it looks like they have kind of the fine tip and then the ultra fine tip. Yeah, and I picked this up because I do planning and I have vinyl stickers that I'm using. I use on some weeks, but I'm using them on this week, and I don't have any permanent markers to write on them. I don't plan on using the fine tip, it's a little too thick, but I really needed an ultra fine tip and I didn't want to have to go to Walmart and spend a couple bucks on some Sharpies. So I figured I would just buy this pack for $1 and see how it works out, and then I can use the fine tip permanent marker for something else. And the other pen that I picked up is this G2. I love this pen. It's a ballpoint pen, and this one just writes great. There are some pens that make my handwriting super sloppy. I mean, I don't have really great handwriting by any means, but some of them make my handwriting super sloppy, and others, like this one, it's like a magical pen. All of a sudden my handwriting looks really nice. So when I saw this, I knew I had to pick it up. Yeah, that's just a really great pen. So a couple of decor items. I ended up finding these rose petals. This is a pack of 300, and it's coming off a little pink, but these are actually red. And this is to go on my kitchen table. I'm going to use this on Valentine's Day. We usually go out to eat to the Melting Pot for Valentine's, but to save some money, number one, and number two, if you go to the Melting Pot, you know on special holidays they serve special menus. And I prefer their regular menu, so I didn't want to go out and spend $100 just to eat from their special menu. So that's why we're not going to do that this year, but we're going to do fondue at the house, and I think we just planned today that we're going to do some French dip sandwiches and then whatever dessert. So I'm going to be using these rose petals on Valentine's Day to scatter on the table. And speaking of, after I'm done filming this video, I'm going to film my kitchen table and show you my DIY lantern and just kind of my Valentine's setup. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. I'll probably upload that today as well. I found this sign. It says, "Not all who wander are lost," and it was kind of funny because this was completely out of place in the store. It was like somebody had just shoved it on a shelf, maybe decided against it, and I instantly thought about my Alice in Wonderland theme. I love the watercolor of it. Obviously the quote goes with it, really cute. And you can hang it. I'm not sure if I will, or I might just stand it up, but I don't know, I just had to have it. Something about this was calling to me. I have several photos now that I need to use for my Alice in Wonderland area, but I haven't put them on the wall because I'm not sure exactly how I want it to be, or if I'm going to be rearranging things. I'm going to be getting a chair in there soon, a rug. I want to paint the room. There's so much I want to do, so I'm just like, well, maybe I should wait and not put holes all in the wall, but you know, now I'm starting to have stuff pile up, and so I'm not really sure. I need to go in there and make some decisions and hang some stuff on the walls so I can actually enjoy them. I picked up one of these candlesticks to go with this. Let me pan the camera back. One of these jars. It's like the large vases, and I'm going to glue that together just like that. I'm sure you've seen that. They're all over YouTube or Instagram or whatever, so I'm going to end up doing that. Not sure what I'm going to do to the inside, and probably it's going to be part of my spring decor, whatever I decide to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to do flowers at the top, but I just think that looks really elegant. I may end up picking up some more to do a second. Like I said, I haven't decided what I was going to do yet, but I wanted at least one. I probably could have waited, but I was so excited I wanted to go ahead and grab it. Move that over there. And then the last item is super, super cool. And this is one of these, I guess it's called garden dishes, but it's kind of like a terrarium or whatever for your succulents. Last year, I wanted a display of succulents so bad. My H-E-B, which is my grocery store, had the cutest display. I found so many I wanted, and I picked them up, and I put them on my kitchen table in the little tiny pots that they come in, and I was looking all over town for something just like this, like a shallow bowl that was clear. This is all I was looking for, and I couldn't find it anywhere. My plants ended up dying. I mean, succulents. My succulents died. Like, that's like killing a cactus. I mean, I was just so upset that I couldn't find it. And so when I saw this, it's not glass, it's plastic, but I don't really care. It was $1. I'm probably going to go back for another one, but I wanted to grab at least one just in case they sold out or I couldn't find them again. But super cool. If you like the succulent look or something like that, this is really, really awesome. You can even, at Michael's, they have that like mini section now, you know, where they have like all the fairy garden stuff. And they have the beach theme ones, and then they have like a rustic or like a country theme. You could use this as well. You could make like a little fairy garden or a really cute beach scene. That's a really good idea. I might end up doing that and taking it to my mom. She lives in Panama City Beach, Florida, so she would like that. But super excited to find that. I thought that was a pretty neat buy. So that was my small Dollar Tree haul for this week. I'm gonna try not to go back. I really can't afford it this week. But thank you guys for watching, and if you're interested, stay tuned for my next video, which will be my DIY lantern and kitchen table decor for Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.